Okay, this is Carl George, and we're at Vintage Classic Garage in Franklin, Tennessee. This is where I store my cars, plus I also rent out space for other people to store their cars. And today we're here to talk about the new edition of the MGAs, which is a twin cam roadster, and it's MXF 850 is its registration. This car joins me here in Franklin, Tennessee with my other MGAs. I've always had a very strong love for MGAs. I have my very first MGA, which is the black one behind me. I have a black MGA that I'm racing now that I'm trying to make the street car kind of look like a prototype of the black one that I race. I also, through my good friend Bob Coleman and I, we built a Sebring tribute car, Sebring Coupe, and I'm racing the Coupe at this time. This new twin cam roadster was an original roadster racer that went to the competition department at Abington. This was the 26th twin cam roadster that was made. The first owner was Jeff Deere, and he immediately started racing at Silverstone, at Goodwood, and several of the European type of racing areas. Jeff Deere was part of a team called Octagon Stable, and they were a group of guys that enjoyed each other and enjoyed motoring, as he was saying. But yeah, okay, in driving this car, it's got immediate power. You can feel the engine. Bill Schlossnagel had worked with Mark, has prepared the engine. It has all the goodies with Corolla rods and steel billet crank. It will easily rev up to 6,500 RPMs. It is right-hand drive, so this is a little bit different from me. But the car is so responsive. Sounds fantastic. It's just a joy to drive. MXF 850 is not going to be raced. It's going to be a car that's enjoyed on the highways. It's not the car to put a roll bar in and to put a fire system and to do all the safety things you would need to do, but it's a car to keep exactly like it is and enjoy it exactly like it is. It would be neat if I could figure out how to get it back to Goodwood. But mainly what drew me to this is just the history of the car. It's a pedigree type of car, and it's one that we're just custodians of these cars, and we just pass them along. And now it's in an area it was loved for. It's the last 30 years that both Mark and Eric, his dad, had this car. So I'm just proud to be able to have this car as the potential for the future to keep it going in its existence and hopefully keep it in the condition that it's presently in.